All right, chat. It is time to finish with a bang. It is Scott time with the 4-bore suppressor. And I think we're going to be having fun with this one because it's a longer one of Scott's videos. Alex, focus, gamer. We're on Scott. Focus. So let us check out Scott using a suppressor on his 4-bore. Oh, monster trucks. No. Oh, God. Did he get a lift kit for this truck?
The next day.
Huh. Hey, no. No, Scott, don't do it. Don't do it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today I have something very cool to show you. The world's first and only.
That looks like a fucking Pepsi can slap, or a Pepsi bottle slapped onto the muzzle of the 4-wheel. With a fucking optic. He put a motherfucking optic on a 4-bore. Calvin's not new. He's had this shirt for a little bit now. It's not brand new. It's been out for at least a couple weeks. Bobcat. Naughty. Yes, Rygat, I was. I absolutely was expecting that.
And only 4-bore suppressor. And I also have this brand new custom 6x6 gun wall that was made by Hold Up Displays, and I absolutely love it. But I had one problem. How am I going to haul this thing around? Well, I did some thinking, and I decided to do what any sensible, financially responsible human being would do. I bought a monster truck. You know, I kind of have a problem destroying vehicles, so I felt like it was time to finally get something that could withstand my destructive personality. So naturally, the only option was a monster truck. This thing has been vinyl wrapped with OD green and all of my logos. You have Ride the Lightning, just put a thumb in it, and my logo on the hood. The wheels on this thing are absolutely massive. I am 6'1", just so you have some perspective. And to the top is about 12 foot tall. It's a 7.3 diesel with a swamp tune, massive injectors, and all kinds of other nifty features.
Okay, car guys in chat, how hard are you getting right now? Are you as hard as a rock right now, hearing him describing all of this intricate mechanisms?
Has a roll cage installed and is pretty much Scott proof. And to top it all off, it has a custom 6x6 gun wall made by Hold Up Displays that attaches to my trailer hitch. But that's enough about my monster truck. Let's talk about the 4-bore suppressor we have today. So, if you are new to the channel and you do not know what a 4-bore is,
thank you for the follow.
This is one here. This is a Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore. This thing has a 1-inch diameter bore, fires a 2,150 grain projectile, and produces about 200 pounds of felt recoil and weighs a little over 20 pounds. Pretty much, it's about as big as you can go when it comes to a safari rifle. This thing can take on just about any land animal in the world and some creatures from other dimensions. Now, the only problem with a 4-bore rifle is it's kind of loud. But today we have a solution to that problem thanks to Silencer Shop and Huck.
Okay, I'm sorry. It looks like they screwed a fucking Nas tank onto the end of the 4-bore. Yes, it's ported, but this looks like a fucking Nas tank. Excuse me. This is insane.
Works, who decided to set out on this crazy adventure with me and create the world's first and only 4-bore suppressor. So for this project, I needed another 4-bore. This is a Christian Firearms Jones underlever single shot 4-bore, which has been threaded to fit this massive suppressor on it. This thing is 13 inches long, weighs almost 8 pounds, so it's very front heavy, and is about 3.5 inches in diameter. This 4-bore had to lose its front sight to be threaded for this suppressor, so I had to have a rail installed for a red dot. I am so happy and excited to have this project completed. A huge thank you to Silencer Shop.
I would expect that it's been tested. He had this professionally made, so I would have to imagine that it's gone through testing procedures and they tested it to make sure it would not break. My question is, given that it's so top heavy, is he gonna shoulder fire it? Not top heavy, but front heavy. Is he gonna shoulder fire this, or is he gonna do it from a mounted position? I wonder.
And Huxworks for creating the world's largest shoulder-fired suppressor. Now, let's go get set up and try this thing out. So before we get started, I want to give you an idea of how big 4-bore is in case you don't know, and just how big this suppressor is. So here I have some ammunition you may be familiar with. We have 5.56, 308, 12 gauge, 700 nitro, that's a 1,000 grain round, and 50 BMG, that is a 650 grain round. And
there we
here they are
go.
compared to the 4-bore, which is 1 inch in diameter, and this thing is 2,150 grains. And this is
Colonel! You little flatterer, you.
bore suppressor, and here it is compared to a normal suppressor. This is a Nomad 30 made by Dead Air. I know some of you may not have suppressors, so let me compare it to some other things. Here it is compared to a Coca-Cola. Here it is compared to a can of whipped cream. And here it is compared to a 2-liter of Mellow Yellow. So first things first, we need a baseline to compare the suppressed 4-bore to. So we're going to shoot the regular falling block 4-bore first with a full power round, and then we will shoot the suppressed 4-bore. 2,150 grain 4-bore round, and this is full power. This will be moving at supersonic speeds.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's ride the lightning.
Ha! You gotta love the recoil. And so does he. Oh, now that's a camera view. Oh, shit.
All right, let's put this up here. Get rid of these earplugs because I shouldn't need them. And now we're going to shoot the suppressed 4-bore with Subsonic.
Scott, pick those earplugs back up.
Rounds. So instead of a falling block, this is...
Wait, what did he say there?
Subsonic 4-bore
Oh, it's
rounds.
subsonic.
So instead of a falling block, this is a Jones underlever. You just pull this, opens right up.
Oh, it's a breech loader.
Subsonic 4-bore round. And we are good to go. Subsonic 4-bore, 2,150 grains, moving at under 1,000 feet per second. Suppressed. Here we go.
That's impressive. That is nicely quiet. Now it is subsonic.
That is quite a difference, not only in sound, but also recoil. So up next, we're gonna...
Yeah, let me see that. Let's see that again. I want to see it at full speed so we can see it and hear it.
Suppressed. Here we go.
Yeah. definitely makes a difference. And yeah, that recoil is definitely limited. But again, it's not just the suppressor doing it. It is Subsonic. Leave us not forget that. It's not only the suppressor, he's going with subsonic rounds versus supersonic with the previous 4-bore. So, yeah.
But also recoil. So up next, we're going to take another shot with
Oh,
these suppressed
God.
4-bore
Run,
with
chronograph, run!
subsonic 4-bore rounds at this steel target. Normally,
Oh,
I
no.
can knock one of these things over, so I'm very curious to see how much power we're still putting out with these subsonic rounds. And just to prove that these things are truly subsonic, we're going to shoot it over this chronograph. Now, this magical device will measure the speed of our bullets and doubles as an error code scanner for my monster truck. Another subsonic 4-bore round. Let's see if we can actually hit that steel target and not hit the chronograph. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Still knocked over that steel target.
No, the LCD's not
And
busted.
we are
It's just the
looking
light
at
reflection, Grumpy.
945 feet per second with a...
Yeah, it's just that basically you're viewing it through a lens and then you're seeing it through light. It's kind of like if you were wearing sunglasses. It throws it's the polarization.
A 2,150 grain
Still now,
bullet
it survived gray matter.
suppressed.
And Dulcie, donkey, thank you for the tier 1. It has lived for now. Oh, that was a smack. A good smack there.
So I am very surprised that we knocked over our steel target with a
You are?
subsonic round. It's only moving at 945 feet per second, but with a 2,150 grain round, that means it's producing upwards of 4,200 foot-pounds of muzzle energy with a subsonic round. That's like being point blanked with a 300 Win Mag. I would say that the suppressed 4-bore is nothing to shake a stick at.
We need... Okay, there we go. That's much better. Oh my God. You missed.
I have shot zombie torso.
Yes, 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 yes. The zombie torso is back. Fuck yes. Scott, I have been missing the zombie torsos. Thank you. Thank you. I have been missing these torsos.
Body armor, and all kinds of other things with the 4-bore, but now I need to know what would happen if I hit them with a suppressed subsonic 4-bore round. Well, I have here a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie torso. This thing has lifelike flesh, bones, organs, and has been zombified with green blood. And I'm going to cover it with some Premier Body Armor Level 3A soft armor and see what would happen if you hit a zombie covered in body armor with a suppressed 4-bore. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wait. Neil. And you guys should not be covering it, so you should be fine. Oh, yeah.
I think that went through.
Maybe. It may not have gone through, but it puts such... I think it's possible. It's possible that the armor, that the Kevlar caught it, but it dented in so fucking much that armor and all punched a hole into the chest. So technically, I don't think it made it through the armor, but it still put a fucking hole in the dummy. Did it? Let's see. Not in that one. I'd say, did it? I can't tell if it did a contact flash. Like, I'm seeing some light discoloration, but I can't tell it. I don't think that's a contact flash. It was when it was falling? I don't think so. I don't think that was a contact flash. I'm thinking it may have been a light reflection, not a contact flash. Because I think there was too much surface area entering into the wound. Like, if you're talking about, like, here, I think that's a light reflection. That's just a reflection off the skin. That's not a contact flash. If this is what you're thinking of right here. Because there's just too much, I think there's too much surface area, and the body armor would have slowed it down enough that I don't think it would have caused the contact flash. What you're seeing here, which I'm guessing is where you're thinking there's the contact flash, is just the ripple of the skin and the reflection of the ambient light off this just rippling skin. It's not, I don't think it's a contact flash.
Okie dokie. Well, a rainstorm came in all of a sudden, so we had to take a
Wow.
break. But now we are back about 30 minutes later. Let's take a look at this armor. I do not believe that the 4-bore went through. It definitely stopped it. It stopped a full power 4-bore round the first time we did this about a year ago, and it sucked the body armor into the zombie torso, almost completely through it. Well, with the subsonic round, it still did not go through it, and it does appear that it pressed that body armor into the zombie.
Yes, it did.
But then it popped right out. So I would say that even though that body armor stopped the subsonic 4-bore round, I don't think it's going to stop the energy.
It is. No, it will not.
Oh, look at that. Holy cow.
Line. Wow. Now, chat. That is quite the mushroom head. Perfectly formed too. That is perfectly formed. Oh, Xanax, stop it. Nope.
That is a big piece of lead. Yeah! So now I have some body armor that will stop quite a bit more than level 3A soft armor. This is a Premier body armor, level 3 plus Fortis plate. This is a ceramic plate, and I'm not really sure what it's rated for, but I do know that it stops a lot. It's pretty much ate everything I've thrown at it. We're gonna put
I think that stops a 50 cal.
And I have a armored mask, which is supposed to stop up to 44 Magnum, but we found it doesn't do a super good job. This is not made by Premier Body Armor. I'm not really sure who makes this, but we're gonna strap this to the zombie also. I say we go for the face mask first.
Of course. Oh, this may pop. Let's hope he doesn't get an eyeball. Gosh! Jesus! Holy fuck! It fucking exploded! Hold it, frame by frame. Oh my... Oh, fuck. Did it stop it, though? Because that's the underside. It might have. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it might have. The impact fucking exploded the skull if it did. If it stopped it, the energy transfer went right, that could be a hole. It's tough to say. It's hard to tell from the angle. That may or may not be a hole. But regardless, the energy transfer shattered the fucking skull. It took the head clean off. Oh. Oh, here we go. It did eat it. Okay, let's watch it at full speed. So it looks like it did eat it. It did. The face mask did eat it, but it didn't do a fucking thing to help that energy transfer. And it shattered. It just shattered the fucking skull. There is no face. The face mask did not save the face. And there's basically a half decapitation. We didn't get a full... Well, I didn't see the round exit. That's the thing. I was looking for an exit. I'm not seeing an exit anywhere here. We're seeing a lot of splash, off-cast splash, but I'm not seeing an exit wound. Can you? Let's see. I'm not seeing the round exiting. A piece of the mask did come off here. And we've got bone fragments. I'm not seeing the round striking the table. When it fell over? Okay, there it is, right there. There it is. There's the round, right there. Wait. You can see it move it. You can see the round moving right here. This is it right here. There's the round. Right there. So it did maybe come through, but it didn't actually come through with enough force. Yeah, so basically the mask kinda ate it. Because the round did not actually go into the skull. Yep. Round bouncing around, so it just kind of like the mask ate it, and it just kind of just plopped out of the other side of the mask, but didn't actually go through the skull.
Oh my. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, I thought that was the back. That's the front.
Oh my god! So much force, it inverted the fucking mask. It literally inverted it. No, V-Dog, I don't think it is. Look. We saw here. Again. Here's the round. Flopping around. Right here. That is the round flopping around. And then it falls. It's falling. And here's where it strikes the table, right here. That's the round. It's not in the mast.
Shall we? Oh, I thought that was the back. That's the front. Look at that. Just got punched right in the nose. And then, that's not a good sign. Well, he's not looking too...
Wait. Hold
right
up.
in the nose. And then, that's...
Wait a second. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. It did eat it. It didn't go through. Where we saw it bouncing around, this is the front of the mask. Yeah, the force of it flipped the mask. It caved it in, inverted it on the face, and then it rolled over. And this is the front of the mask where it bounced out. So, technically speaking, it ate the round. The flip, basically, it took the round, and the flip caused the round to basically get yeeted out of the hole, out of the crater it created.
It's not a good sign. Well, he's not looking too great. And actually, right here on the ground, it's still warm. There is the floorboard round, and you can see the pattern from the fibers in that mask
it even
pressed into that
imprinted the
round.
checkerboard pattern.
He's missing his whole noggin. Oh dear. Let's see here. I can move that. Oh gosh. Oh
God.
awful. I don't know if it would be any better to just not be wearing the mask at all. The good news is if you encounter a zombie wearing an armored mask, it's not going to matter. Let's get rid of that right there. Okay, now.
No, it came out. Yeah, it came out, yard dog.
Ceramic plate. Okie dokie.
This should be interesting.
4-bore coming at a ceramic plate. Here we go.
Hey. Oh, nice. That ate it pretty good. I'm not seeing much damage. We might have some broken ribs. Like, I had a feeling it would stop it. Like, this armor plate stops 50 cows. It absolutely stops 50 cows. But it also seemed to mitigate the energy transfer. Because we're not seeing bleeding. There could be some, I'd say maybe a couple of the ribs got broken. That absolutely is possible. Wait, where are you seeing ribs broken? Are you talking about here? They definitely compressed. Why? Oh wait. Hang on. I don't know if that's a broken rib or not. It's hard to tell. And don't forget, this is the hole from earlier too. Yeah, the plate absolutely distributed the force better.
So
lower tape. Oh, you're talking about like right here. What looks like maybe cracks right here? Tough to say. It's difficult to say. I'm not sure.
So already I can say that you would be a lot better off wearing a Fortis level 3+ ceramic plate rather than a soft armor plate when it comes to Subsonic 4-bore.
Is it?
It looks like it actually absorbed a lot of the energy.
Yeah, it did.
And it caught the round. Now you still, I mean, you really feel that, but nowhere near as much as you would feel it with soft armor.
Shit, I need a close-up.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. I have never seen a round expand like that on a plate.
Ow,
Okay.
that's...
As you can see, it
That's-
stopped it.
That's a fucking dinner plate of expansion. Holy fuck. Like, Jesus. You can eat a meal off that thing.
And that thing turned into an absolute pancake.
Wow.
That is insane. You know, I think I may like Subsonic 4-bore more than I like full power 4-bore. Well, we pretty much destroyed all the body armor and answered all my questions, so now there's only one thing left to do, and that is to point blank what is left of this zombie torso. Here we go.
Well, there we go. Wow. Oh, the spewing. Oh, the
Well,
spewing.
just as I suspected, that blew right through the zombie, no problem. Now, that
Yeah.
is a very slow-moving round and is a very big piece of lead. So, you need a little more than just a zombie bust to get something like that to expand and transfer energy. It just kind of plowed right through him and went over there into the dirt. And, well, it's just right here. Here's where it hit. And
Oh, cool.
there is the 4-bore round. I think this is the first time I have ever recovered every single 4-bore round I have fired. Well, we almost did.
No expansion with no gray matter. No. It blew its back out. It Notice something though, chat. No expansion. It still retained almost its complete original shape. It had barely any expansion whatsoever.
I have ever recovered every single 4-bore round I have fired. Well, we almost did. The one that hit the steel, there's no recovering that. I've had a lot of fun shooting this suppressed 4-bore, and I've been quite impressed with it, but we are still left with quite a bit of zombie torso.
Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't as violent as I thought it would be.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a limited 4-year anniversary 50 Cows Make My Neck Itch shirt. Also, be sure to let me know what you thought about the Huxworks 4-bore suppressor in the comment section down below, along with what do you think about the monster truck and what should we name this thing?
Be a ladder to hit up onto it.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
No, he's doing a penta.
This table massacre is brought to you by SBI. Check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
Baby! Yes! Oh, that was fucking great.